The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the rookie from Alabama, Will Reichard, ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Darnold looking to start with a pass. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Tua signaling to change things up. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Tua going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Achane is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, here's Tua. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Darnold now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Darnold. Being chased out left. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Right back to Achane on second down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. They'll give this to Achane. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 48 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. To throw is Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now it's Darnold. Flushed out right. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air again, Darnold. Drops it to Jones in the flat. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Steps away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Out to his left. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A final shot before the break. Darnold. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside